This is just a short video about the Supreme Court ruling today, which stated that a former president has absolute immunity for his core constitutional powers, which would be those outlined in Article 2 of the Constitution. The court also ruled that a former president is entitled to a presumption of immunity for all his official acts, which would apply to situations where a former president might be prosecuted after leaving office. In the majority opinion, Chief Justice John Roberts wrote that a former president is entitled to absolute immunity from criminal prosecutions for actions within his conclusive and preclusive constitutional authority. Roberts did add that a former president has no immunity for unofficial acts, which sends Trump's January 6th case back to the district court trial judge to determine which, if any, of Trump's actions were part of his official duties and thus were protected from prosecution. This part of the court's decision likely ensures that the January 6th case against Trump will not be tried before the election, and then, and only then, if he is not reelected. Should he win re-election, Trump could simply order the Justice Department to drop the charges against him, or he might try to pardon himself in the two pending federal cases. In fact, Trump already proclaimed in his first term that he had an absolute right to pardon himself. In the dissenting opinion, Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote, "Let the president violate the law. Let him exploit the trappings of his office for personal gain. Let him use his official power for evil ends." That is the majority's message today. The relationship between the president and the people he serves has shifted irrevocably. In every use of official power, the president is now a king above the law. Those of us who follow Bible prophecy know that the Antichrist is referred to as the lawless one. He sees himself as not only being above the laws of man, but those of God. He is, in his own eyes, a law unto himself. The Bible also tells us that the Antichrist will do as he pleases in Daniel 11:36. Then the king will do as he pleases and will exalt and magnify himself above every god, and he will speak monstrous things against the God of gods. He will be successful until the time of wrath is completed, for what has been decreed must be accomplished. What we saw unfold today is that the man who already matches how the Bible describes the Antichrist being told by the highest court in the land that all he has to do is win in November and he will become the King of America.